One of the most iconic franchises in sports, the Los Angeles Lakers, are entering a new era. The team's set to be sold for an incredible record price.
David Pingalore here in studio with more on this historic sale. David.
Wow, yeah, $10 billion. The Lakers are not just obviously the crown jewel of the NBA, but one of the biggest global brands in all of sports, which is why the Buss family was ever going to sell. They were going to do it right now because the price is just skyrocketed for them. They obliterated the cost for any other franchise, and that's what they got. $10 billion from numerous reports. Dodgers controlling owner Mark Walter is the man for this deal. The Lakers have been owned by the Buss family since 1979 when Jerry Buss bought the franchise along with LA Kings and the Forum for $67.5 million. Now, Jerry Buss turned the team into obviously a worldwide entity, and since 1980, they've won 11 titles, the most by any NBA team during that span. Now, when he passed in 2013, the franchise was passed to his 6 children, with his daughter Jeannie serving as the Lakers governor. Walter has been a 27% stakeholder in the Lakers since 2021 and had a right of first refusal for a majority share of the team. The $10 billion valuation will set the all-time record for the largest sale of a U.S. professional sports team, surpassing the previous mark set by the Celtics this year at $6.1 billion. Walter bought the Dodgers in 2012 for $2.15 billion and also does own the WNBA Sparks. Now, one of the biggest fans of the deal is Magic Johnson. The former Laker star is a part owner of the Dodgers with Walter and wrote on X in part, quote, "Laker fans should be ecstatic. A few things I can tell you about Mark. He is driven by winning, excellence, and doing everything the right way, and he will put in the resources needed to win. This makes all the sense in the world." Walter's ownership has worked out so far for the Dodgers, right? Making the playoffs in all 12 seasons, winning a couple of titles. Additionally, Jeannie Buss is expected to remain in her role as the Lakers governor and continue to run the team for at least the foreseeable future. According to NBA rules, this would mean that she and the family would need to retain at least 15% in the franchise. I said it earlier, a wowzer Wednesday, $10 billion.
We'll see a bit later on. David, thank you. The Lakers, of course, have been owned by the Buss family for as long as many fans can remember.
And now the team's going to have the same owner as the Dodgers. We went to Elysian Park to see what fans think about this big change. KTLA's Chris Wolf live outside Dodger Stadium with reaction. Chris?
Yeah, hey, Sandy and Micah. The two teams are now tightly linked, the Dodgers and the Lakers. We've heard everything out here tonight, but overall, fans believe the sale of the Lakers is a very good thing.
And now it's being sold for $10 million.
10 billion.
Billion. Did you say billion?
Yes, billion.
Oh, congratulations! Yes, you struck out. That's great. That's the home run. Wow, 10 billion. Wow, that incredible. Congratulations, Jenny.
Bring some superstars back to their team, some championship. That'd be amazing.
I think it's just a matter of time before we see Ohtani playing on the Lakers now. I mean, that guy does everything, so why not?
Doing pretty good with the Dodgers, won a championship last year. I mean, I don't know what could go wrong with the Lakers if they apply the same mentality to both teams, you know? I don't know. Could be good. I'm not going to say it's great, but could be good.
What are your thoughts?
I think it's great. I mean, clearly they've done a good job with the Dodgers. I mean, World Series last year in 2021, big signings that have actually worked out instead of a team that just throws money at stars like the Clippers that then don't actually mesh and don't actually end up really winning anything. So I think it's a good thing. I think it could work out pretty well for the Lakers.
Yeah, I think it's going to unify LA, especially in these times. I think that's what we need. We see the ownership of Dodgers and what it's brought us. I think it's been great for both teams.
How about you? Any thoughts?
I think that's what we need right now. Yeah, just unity. Go LA.
What do you think?
As long as they're staying in LA.
I love Jeannie Buss, and for $10 billion, I sell it too. So how you gonna turn that down, man? That's deep. $10 billion.
A lot of people are now asking who's going to be making all the major decisions going forward.
You want me to tell you?
Who?
Magic Johnson, part owner of the Dodgers. Magic Johnson, the greatest player ever lived.
That's crazy. Oh my God, am I gonna be on the news?
Yeah.
Hi guys.
What do you think of the Lakers sale?
I think that's a lot of money. But that's crazy.
Honestly, might be the best for the team. I mean, with the Buss family, it was pretty solid. Could just be better from here on out.
Incidentally, the Dodgers beat the San Diego Padres tonight 4-3. Live at Dodger Stadium, Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Chris, thank you. The crowd